welcome everyone. Today I will share my decision-making process about a second choice and learning, my journey back to educations, highlighting how I apply critical thinking strategy to make this important life choice. My name is Kwon Pei Ying. My TRICARD number is 9708150250200001. Today agenda have the introduction, the context and challenge, critical thinking strategy apply, pro and cons of returning to educations, thought process and rationale. The last is conclusions. After completing my diploma in accountancy 7 years ago, I focused on working full-time and support my family. Eventually, I began to feel staff promotion and new opportunity require higher qualifications. Balancing work, family, and financial responsibility made returning to school a complex decision. This presentation explores how I use critical thinking to weigh my options and make this choice. I was working full-time in manufacturing company, relying on a diploma in accountancy I earned 7 years ago. Over time, I noticed my career was not moving forward. Without higher qualification, I feel stuck and unprepared for new responsibility. That's when I decided it was time to explore further education to grow professionally. To make a sound decision, I apply critical thinking. I analyzed the situation and evaluated how my qualification compare with job market demands. I identified that the root problems was a knowledge gap, not a lack of effort. I conducted a cost-benefit analysis to weigh the pro and cons realistically. I gathered information from university advisor and my support network. I also reflected deeply on my field and used them as motivations. Lastly, I plan to take a self-regulated learning approach to manage my study effectively. Here's a summary of the pros and cons I consider. On the positive side, returning to education will update my skill and knowledge, improve career prospect, and faster personal growth. It was a long-term investment in my future and a chance to embrace lifelong learning. On the downside, there were financial strains, significant time commitments, emotional stress, possible income impact and fear of not fitting in. Balancing these factors helped me make a well-informed choice. My decision was not impulsive or based purely on emotion. It came from careful reflection on my career needs, personal goals, and practical challenge. I realized that having a higher education is becoming more important in my field. I also wanted to challenge myself mentally and gain back my confidence. Considering the financial and time management, I chose a part-time online program at Open University Malaysia, which suited my schedule and resources. The support from my family and employer was also a big help in making this possible. In conclusion, returning to education after several years was one of the toughest but most rewarding decisions I made. Critical thinking helped me navigate challenges like time management and financial concerns. I learned that adult learner can succeed by leveraging real-world experience and staying motivated. This experience reinforced that learning is a lifelong journey. I feel more prepared and confident to face future challenges and grow both personally and professionally. Thank you for your listening. See you guys.